we doing? I'm Andy, this is Spiders, and yeah, it's been a while. So today we're going to have a look at a box that I recently picked up. Now this was part of Jerimies 2K giveaway. Jeremy over at Jerimies Wild World. Fair dues, this was a cracking little prize. I didn't actually realise that I'd won it. I was playing darts on the evening that Jeremy did the live stream, and then towards the end of the night he decided to chuck in a £100 mystery box, and as it was my name that came out. So yeah, big thanks to Jeremy, and if you not already following him and subscribed and all the rest of it, then why not, get yourself over there. He's got some cracking species. So yeah, as most of you will know, Jeremy does specialise in true spiders. So this is a very interesting box, and I'm going to shut up and I'll just show you what's in it. I'll see you at the end. Cheers. Zara. So we have the £100 box, as I mentioned. So I just sped through the unpacking it bit, if I'm honest. As expected from Jeremy, this was really well packed, and as you'll see here, there was a fair bit in it. Like, so I think all in all we had 9 separate tubs. So yeah, we'll have a look at them and we'll go through them all now. So first up, we've got some isopods, and these are the Armadillidium vulgare, the German red, these version. As you see here, these are pretty cool. Little orangey red isopods, they were quite active. So these have since been repotted, and if I'm honest, I'm glad I got this footage when I did, because I do see them, but I've got a hunt for them now. They seem to be well settling into their new home. Like, and our second tub again with some more isopods. This time we've got the Armadillidium muricatum. Now again, these are really cool. I didn't realise until I sort of looked at this footage back afterwards that these are the little spiky isopods. Only little things. Now you can see there's quite a few in this pot. I'm not exactly sure how many were in each tub, but there was probably 10 to 15 at least in both species. Now moving on, we've got our first spider in the pot. This is the Linothelli sericata, which I believe is it's often called the Colombian funnel web, although I think, if I'm not mistaken, Linothelli, it's more a curtain web spider than a funnel web. Now I have kept Linothelli phalanx in the past. You see there, it does look like it may have one broken spinneret, so it'll be interesting to see if that repairs itself in subsequent molts. So this is the Macroctinus kingsley, which is the black fang wandering spider. And as you'll see, I was opening the pot, and then last minute I realised it was actually on the lid, but upside down. So yeah, there you go, you'll have a look of it there. And I didn't bother opening the pot because I didn't want to run the risk of having this do a disappearing act into me bug room, because sure as hell I'd have never found it. And there we are, got a slightly better view of it, of its top side there. But we will have a rehousing video to follow, so we'll get some better looks at all of these, hopefully in that. Now moving on to the little pots, the first one up is a huntsman. This is the Barolestis occidentalis. I have kept a couple of huntsmen in the past, and it was a Barolestis scutatus was the one that I had then. And I think the care is very similar. We'll be doing some research just to make sure. But if I'm honest, for now I think a few of these are just going to stay in these little pots that they're already in. As you see, they're quite small spiderlings, so there'll be no need to rehouse them just yet. Next up we have the Viridaceus fasciatus, and if I'm honest, as I'm recording this voiceover bit, I can't remember what the common name for this one is. You see again, it's a little sling just sitting on the underside of the lid, and you might not be able to make it out properly, but that little mass to the right hand side, that's its little web hide that it's made. So again, I think we'll probably just be opening this for dropping in some fruit flies and feeding for the time being. So next up, this is a first for me. This is the Steatoda peculiana full red, which is a species of false widow. Now, earlier on, I'd actually recorded all this footage and realised that I hadn't hit record. And at that point I couldn't find this spider, and I did wonder whether it actually survived the journey. And then in between then and recording this, I'd actually spotted it in there. So you can see I was looking for it, and again this one's hiding up on the cap. You see, another tiny little thing. But yeah, this one I find really interesting, and I can't wait to bring this on and see it grow like. So next up we've got the Hogna carolinensis, which is the Carolina wolf spider. These are reportedly the biggest wolf spider found in Northern America. You can see this is a really good size sling. I'm not sure whether it's a male or a female. I suppose I'll be waiting for a molt and time will tell, but you'll see we get a bit of a close-up here. It's a really, really pretty spider. And as I said, we've got setups made for some of these already, which will come in another video that I will do further down the line. And then finally we've got a Gandanamino species, the velvet spider, or a species of velvet spider. And again, yeah, this is something I've never kept myself in the past, so a new one to me. And you can see this is really cute, if I'm honest. Even my other half found this one pretty cute, which is saying something, because she doesn't mind spiders, but preferably from a distance, like. But yeah, even she didn't mind getting up close to this one. So yeah, little velvet spider. We'll put that back in its pot. And as I say, I'll be moving on to the rehousings right about now, but you'll see them in another video. And there we have just a little final shot of the complete haul. So yeah, what a cracking prize. Pretty much everything in there is something of a first for me, apart from the huntsman. I have kept a couple of huntsmen before, but the velvet spider, certainly the false widow, and the wolf spider, species that I've never ever kept before, as well as the wandering spider. Again, that's another one I've never kept. I have kept Linethelli before. I've had the Linethelli phalanx. I had a female that grew to quite a good size actually, and then she had a wet molt and died. It was a few years ago, just before I moved in with Shell. So yeah, last thing out is I just want to say big thanks to Jeremy for adding this prize to the prize pot at the end of the night, and yeah, I was well landed that I won it. So I'll keep you updated. I am going to try and do more videos than I have done of recent, but again, I'm not going to promise, because life can get busy and get in the way of things at times, as people understand and appreciate that. But yeah, for now, I'm going to say ta-ra. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers. Ta-ra.